Her. I think that's first on the agenda.
What is your name?
I'm Brandon Johnson.
Linda Wakeford, my husband.
Linda Wakeford, good to meet y'all. Y'all from out there at the lake, or y'all here local?
Local.
In Mineral Wells?
Yes.
Or? Okay.
Toting water to water our yard.
Well,
You know
that's
what that does is it's running the value of our homes, because if the foundation's cracked, if there's no plants left,
yes, ma'am.
the value of your home goes way down,
Well, it does, and
along with everything else.
well, and the thing that they're, they did this at Possum Kingdom here a few years ago, and it just, I don't know. I mean, I'm in the process. I bought the 2 books. There's 2 books on what they did at Possum Kingdom, and you want to put your cameras so you don't have to.
Yeah, let's just line them both
We're still amateurs, so we're working on getting a little bit.
We're not inside traders.
But the thing is that they wrote 2 books. There were 2 books written on.
There's a lot of people that are moving in the back.
Oh, I think let's go around here and
You
try
want
to
to do
catch
that?
them.
Yeah.
Should we follow?
No, you bet.
People that are passing
Oh,
by
it's
too.
good. Yeah. No,
What do you think?
It's all good.
And somebody should say you too.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, we can go around there and talk.
Oh, there's Mr. Glenn himself right there.
Yeah, let's go see what's that.
Say whistle.
Is that Rhino Rogers? No, don't yell at him too much. We can talk to him.
I was trying to be nice. I got some choice words for him. Yo, Rhino! You gonna go vote for more Democrats? 61% of the time you vote for the commies. Oh, damn it, they saw me leaving.
You want to go try?
Run and hide.
Huh?
You want to try to talk to him?
You can, yeah, sure.
POS.
Here, if you don't mind, stay right there. There's no need to be disruptive.
Y'all don't holler at each other, so.
Well, we're wanting to be nice. Mr. Rogers, Representative Rogers.
Glenn, do you remember?
Good, how are you?
Good.
You used to
Where's-
take care of my horses.
Ask
At the office over the Sunday. Yeah, but there's one thing, and this is where my heart's at on this issue. Would you read that? And that's true. Where are people? What are we gonna do? What else? You understand? It's not just the seniors. That it's really going to be so that much of an increase. You know, if it was a little smaller.
So that's not something that we can, water rate, which we increase that.
Yeah, because see, the first thing I thought it should have been a bond issue. You know, let the whole county go. But the rural people haven't had any say. And I know a person that's on the board of Sterling Property, and he said they're strong. You know, they contract water for you. They said if you don't raise the increases, we're going to cut your water. We're going to cut the whole area off. That's the county. And I know water's
That's what the purpose of this meeting is try to bring it up to
help it out.
improve that.
Yeah,
so,
but
so what are y'all,
but
I
a
mean, I don't understand
70%
what,
increase.
yeah, that's not anything that would cause us being concerned.
But how is that? I mean, when they don't include the whole county that's getting increased, how is that for us not to have a say? That's,
So what kind of say?
well, like
I mean, what do
being
they
able
do?
to
Democratic
vote,
process?
Yeah.
Vote.
a vote to what, how much to raise it or not to raise it.
Yeah.
Wait till it rains.
They raise it to what they have to pay for. You can't continue to have water. Water's going to cost more and more
Right.
because it's so scarce.
Blue gold, that's why they changed it to blue gold.
Huh? I know. He used to bet my horses. He was good at that. Remember we talked about that? anyways, but you have a good day and, you know, just remember, keep us little people in mind up there in Austin. Best you can.
We don't ever go to the day that we're going to come out and This meeting was designed for elected officials and people that are
So-
water boards.
So what did they decide?
You
Anything?
can come up here. I'm not going to holler. You know, stand up here. Right here.
What? No, but I mean, we're not anything over here. Well, what did
Yeah, I
they
know, but
decide,
I
if
don't-
anything?
What's that?
What did they decide, if anything?
We weren't here to decide anything. We were here to give information. We had speakers from all over the Texas Water Development Board looking at how we can get funding, increase funding to do just what you're wanting, to not have the water bills go up. We don't want them to go up either. That's why we need funding to build a water plant, to complete Turkey Creek.
Okay, so
to-
that's
to
why
move
you
water,
were.
to move water
Is
from
that
the
why
east to
you
the
were
west.
here to try to help get some state funding for that project?
It's 100% why we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all ought to check into it.
Well, they won't-
and
they
the
won't-
thing,
We're
no, let me
trying to
tell
get
you
information on
something.
this.
The information,
Well, they won't tell us nothing though. The ones that ask the questions.
QR code right
it's
here.
every word that was said in this thing is on the Mineral Wells Area News. You
Y'all
can
can-
watch, you can sit there, we started at 7:30, we got through 4:30, and you can listen to every bit of it.
Okay.
All you have to do is just take a picture of that, and it's got everything you want. I want you to have everything. There's nothing up there that's not
Where-
transparent.
On Mineral Wells News, what's that?
Mineral Wells Area News, that's online news.
Because, well, I'm gonna. Okay. I'll take care of it. But there's you know, it seems like since the newspaper, Wells, went to other, we don't even know what elections are.
Well, there's you got
Of course,
the press now, and you got Weatherford Democrats trying to run the Wells. And you got Mineral Wells Area News. Yeah, that was a tragedy when we lost the index after 120 years.
Yeah.
So we need
Just as
newspaper.
left-leaning as Weatherford Democrat.
We just want some transparency. We just want to know what's going on, and we don't know how to get that information. We're having
Because
a
they
very
won't let us,
difficult
they won't
time.
let anybody in.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, we had.
I mean, maybe
we had
today, I
capacity.
can
Yeah, this
understand.
meeting had capacity for we were over capacity for county run. And so these were, we had people from about 6 counties here. We had 6 county judges. It was not trying to exclude anybody, but we just couldn't. And we had sponsors that
But
provided
see,
the
they're
meals.
not even letting anybody in
There's not room.
to the, no,
But-
not this, the city council.
Okay, I don't
I
know
know.
about that. That's.
Well-
I'm trying. I support the city, but I'm a state representative, so
Right. Yeah, no.
If you come to Austin and you can't get in a room, well, you need to check me out about that.
Okay,
But I'm
Well,
not
here,
helping. I'm not.
Let me shake your hand one more time.
Okay.
And please, vote me for Please.
Are you a Republican?
Yes.
Of course I am.
Act like it.
You know, please.
You know what? You know you. I don't think it's really worth my time.
There you go.
would
We're
like
failing
that.
with it.
You are representing
What
us.
is your name? What is your name?
Couldn't pay more. What's it take?
I'm curious.
Ron,
We,
What's your last
what's your
name?
name?
Wrong what?
are you trying to get information on us for some reason or
I
other?
just was curious about his name.
Are you my representative?
Absolutely.
You want to hear what I have to
Then
say or
represent
not?
us.
It depends on how you say it. Yeah, can you be civil?
I'm just looking at your record, man.
You're looking at my record according to Tim Dunn and Ferris Wilkes. That's not looking at my record. You look at the 5,000 votes I took, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
You tell me one vote that you didn't like. One vote. Have you looked at my record? Tell me one vote that you didn't like.
Did you vote to impeach Paxton?
I absolutely did.
Absolutely. Why?
100%.
Because he was going after the criminals.
Has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, it
Has to
does.
do
You
with
had to
the
stop
evidence
Paxton.
was compelling. There was no question.
It was
If I
happened
voted- if I
before he
voted
was
1,000
reelected. Get out of here. This is illegal and
No,
you
it's
know
not.
it.
No, it's not. There's precedent. Both the other two impeachments were actions that were taken before they were elected. It's just
There were
look at it.
120 votes to impeach him. 30 voted against it. You think
Yeah, I know. And
120
we
We
got
know
5
about
guys
it.
in Austin working for us. That's
Yeah.
all.
And
No.
Everybody else is working for the left.
Well, that's
Yeah.
If you wanna
Well,
believe
I'm sorry, the left in
Representative
corporate
Rogers.
America, yeah.
I just want to thank you for talking to this lady. It was really nice. My name's Brandon.
Brandon Johnson.
Yes, I do. I appreciate you at least explaining that. And you know, I called back and talked to him for a few minutes. He was real nice. And I just let him know we were trying to get it. We're trying to, you know, share some information too.
The information can all be shared.
And
Get on
and
the
look,
QR
I
code.
appreciate
We
you.
videoed the whole thing.
And look,
Totally
and
transparent.
I wanted to let you know I appreciate that, because that means I didn't have to sit down here and try to do it, even though we weren't invited in.
Nobody was invited in except elected officials and people that are working directly
Well,
with water boards and that kind of thing.
And I can appreciate that, except for the fact that it seems like that's a lot of elected officials. And does that not fall under the Open Meetings Act?
No, that-
It doesn't. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I just think even if it doesn't, and this is what I've talked to the council about and the city manager, if we have government on its own being transparent and letting people in, then there's not so much distrust there.
Yeah, it couldn't be any more transparent than what we were today with videoing it for the whole world to see and providing a QR code for every single thing. All the materials are available to the public.
Well, we'll
This
check
is
it out.
this is a multiplier thing. What we want is the people that went to that meeting to go out and disseminate it. When we do our town halls, which we'll be doing, we'll be talking about anything people want to, and anybody can come to our town halls.
Oh, so we can attend those? Is that
A
okay?
town hall is just open to the public. We do things, we do, I mean, anytime we have debates, forums, or town halls, they're open to the public, absolutely.
Okay.
Nobody can be kept out of that.
Where are
It's just-
those posted?
What's that?
The meetings like that, the town halls and,
We post them on our website. Anytime we have a town hall, we post it on our website.
what, Glenn Rogers' website?
Rogers of Texas.
Rogers of Texas?
We're on, I mean, I post something every day, and it's, everything I have on Facebook is public. There's no one's restricted. Nobody gets restricted unless they're vulgar.
Yeah.
If they're vulgar, then we block them. But people that get on my website that disagree with me, it's freedom of speech, and I'm an elected official. I can't block you unless there's something violent or
So is it
language.
is it a Facebook page or a .com?
No, we have Rogers of Texas Facebook page.
Facebook page,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's open to the world.
Okay.
And we get,
Yeah, we've just been in Mineral Wells 4 years.
Okay. Yeah. So we try to put out information every day that we think is valuable to the citizens of my district, and that's what we're about. So.
Well, and I'm just curious. Mineral Wells we've been limping along with this water thing for a long time, and I talked to some people, in the city about it, and I said I kind of understand why you're doing what you're doing. I mean, you got more bargaining power at the state, it sounds like, and then you got the opportunity to bring in more resources, and we've kind of been left at the end. I mean, what do you think? I mean, I don't know what. I'm trying to get the information.
Yeah. So we what we're trying to do is create a regional authority.
Okay.
Which what that means is that we have a better opportunity to bring funds into this district. So
And
just
is that-
one
and is-
entity that goes to the Texas Water Development Board doesn't have a lot of clout, but if you have a regional entity, you have a lot more clout. It benefits everyone. All we're trying to do is bring resources in so we can help with the water situation.
And is that what the Stevens, Palatina, Parker County?
That's just my district, but it's bigger than that. Here we had Young County, we had Wise County, we had Jack County. We had 6 county judges here, so we had people from all over because they want to.
Well, everybody's affected.
They're interested
Right.
in going in with us on it. So.
Everybody needs water.
Well, and
So
that's what
all
I've
we're
said
trying to
too.
do.
So, like,
I
in
mean,
the turkey
I'm
place-
really not interested in the petty politics. I'm interested in real things like bringing water, supporting our schools, our roads. And that kind of thing.
Well,
And,
it's a big
so-
project for just Mineral Wells to take on. you know, that is a realistic, I mean, it's a realistic challenge.
It's a big challenge.
And
for
I
anybody.
just
It's a
don't
big-
see how we can do it, you know, but at the same time, you know, there's the local control and you want to be able to have, so I'm kind of looking at it from all aspects and not just jumping on the bandwagon from the people from Lake Palapina. They got their concerns. The city folks
Yeah.
and board have theirs.
Yeah, we're not involved in any individual entity's business. All we're trying to do is create an entity that can raise money that will help everybody. It won't affect anybody's autonomy at all. For instance, if we had the attorney for the Tarrant Regional Water Authority here today, and there's a possibility of moving water from east to west.
Okay.
So it has to be a multifaceted approach. It's not, we need to get Turkey Peak built, we need to conserve water, we need to do a better job with groundwater, we need to move water. We can move water from west to east. Now there were, and I don't know if y'all were, somebody put out a bunch of lies about, saying that the mill was going to eminent domain, individual water well. It's an absolute bald-faced lie.
Well, so hold
people-
on. Now I want to say I mentioned that because at our meeting the other day there was a lady who asked, well, what about getting, and we have that on video, and she said, well, and I answered the question. She said, well, what if we buy people's water wells? And I said, ma'am, I said, logistically, there's no way to get the water from the wells to the processing plant in a cost-effective way, even if people would willingly do that.
Yeah.
So I said, that's
What
just a
they were-
logistical
What they were
nightmare.
talking about is actually using eminent domain power to take an individual water well. That's, I don't know who fabricated that. Somebody, you know, most of us are politically motivated. So there were people that lied about it, and then there were people that spread misinformation. Misinformation spreads faster than speed signal, and truth travels slowly. So we understand that, and I don't fault the people that spread misinformation. They're just misinformed. I'm sorry they're misinformed. But there are a few people that just made it up and lied about it, and I do fault them. So,
Well-
there were several things that were put out by the Palmetto County conservatives that were in there. Yeah, they were just
Okay.
bald-faced lies.
Well, and that happens from time to time, and I'll just say,
It happens every day, not just time to time. That's
but
people
that,
know about
well,
it.
and look, I mean, I get it, and I don't know if
What? Yeah. What?
part of it, I'll just say in the defense of whoever you're referring to,
And I don't
we-
know who I'm referring to.
and I don't
really
either.
care who it is.
Well, but what I'm saying
they're a
is,
liar. They're close.
well, maybe so, but the other side of it is when government's transparent and bringing in, you know, citizenry that's grouped together, maybe not under the heading of a Weatherford Democrat or, you know, an actual newspaper. It quashes some of that things, but I mean,
It's
listen,
so hypocritical because they had a meeting Saturday night out at the talking to the Sheriff's Posse or Livestock Association
and I was invited to that, yeah.
Mineral Area News went there and they kicked them out.
And I understand what you're saying there.
So
Yeah.
now we're getting,
And then it
we're
was-
getting
and then it was
accused
like
of
a-
not being transparent here when this was not a public meeting, it was a divided meeting. RSVPs were already full. If we'd had spaces left, we would have that public meeting. We didn't have, we were overloaded.
Well, and we'll reach out. You know, if we had prior news, we could have asked. And so I don't fault anybody for having their feelings hurt, be it Amy or whoever. You know, but you know, whenever we have raised concerns in the past, there's a lot of ridicule and a lot of retaliation about that. And so I
You
just
haven't-
want
you haven't
not
gotten that
from
from
you,
me.
not
Okay.
from you. And I just want to be
make that clear.
clear, and I want to be clear too that I really appreciate the time you've given the lady before us.
Yeah.
This
One thing I
and
want to
me
be
as
clear
well.
about is that I get attacked when people don't know me. Right? They never bothered to get to know me, yet they attack me on Facebook. They don't know anything. And then they pile on, and it's just like a mob mentality.
And I can
that's
understand
not
that.
right. It's
It-
it's evil.
And I totally
we
agree.
get tired of it. That's okay. That's what they need to do. But
I'll say this. I mean, if you can point, if I did it, then I'll own up to
I don't know
it.
who did.
But I'm just saying.
I don't even. I just have people tell me because I don't.
Well, and
sit there
again,
look at it.
people
I got
can
too
say
much
Brandon
to do.
did this, Brandon did that. I have not said
not-
anything about.
I'm not talking about you individually.
Okay.
I'm just talking about in general.
Well, I just.
I don't know if it's this guy here.
I don't
No
think-
telling who it is. No telling.
Sir,
Are
how
you
many,
Land Murphy?
I am.
Yeah.
how many cities are in the same position that we're at here in Mineral Wells?
How many what?
Cities, towns,
Or in, or what do you mean by situation? You
Out
mean,
of water.
You mean out of water?
Yes,
It's
sir.
all over Texas. I mean,
is it
it's-
really?
Yeah, yeah, it's a problem. It's a regional problem. You know, it's a problem. Majority of the state is in bad shape. So you're not the only ones. But it's a big deal. We gotta have rain. You know what you need to be doing. You need to be spending the time that y'all are wanting to be out there protesting. Y'all be praying for rain. That's what
Well,
Well, we do that
but-
too.
Okay.
Well, in fairness, it's not that we're protesting anything, and that's what if you look at it.
Yeah, you,
No, so what
If
were
you
you
hear
protesting?
directly from what
What
I-
were you protesting? I just wonder what.
what was I?
We're not part of this
No, we're
protest.
not, we're not.
You gotta
we were-
understand from our-
We just came into this in the last few days.
Yeah, we have not.
We're not,
And what I've said, because I want you to hear it straight from me.
and we were not there
I've
whenever.
gone, I talked to Beth for over an hour, your state, and I talked to Dean Sullivan for several hours the other day, because I said, look, the last thing that I don't know, I'm not on anybody's side, and I've heard a little bit from these folks at Palapinta County or out at the lake. I said, the last thing we want is to be drinking the recycled sewer water, because that happened in Wichita Falls a few years ago.
So what else were they going to do? With Wichita?
Well, that's
They ran
my
out of water?
no, and look, you got to do what you got to do.
I wouldn't drink it either, but I'd flush with it.
Right?
Yeah.
No, and that's the truth.
No, it's,
so if that's where
nobody wants that.
But we know that
if it
that
gets
no
bad
solution.
enough,
But the solution is not like we need water tomorrow. It takes a long time to build that infrastructure. Like you're saying, getting a pipeline from Tarrant County to here, or from
15 to 20 years. We're talking about long term.
And this
We're
has
working
been-
on short term and long term goals at the same time, but we have to work on long term.
and I totally agree with that.
So when I close this meeting here, I talked about that. You know, it's whatever we do now is going to affect our children and grandchildren. That's what we're working on. I mean, the long-term projects, building new lakes. I'm not talking about Turkey Beach because it's just a few years away. But other reservoirs, or bringing a water line.
Well,
Fort Worth,
we've got a population that's just
We're
increasing
looking
here
at
in
15
Texas.
to 20 years, and we
Yeah.
got to be working on it now. And people 15 or 20 years ago really had no.
They dropped the ball.
Well, I won't say that. In their defense, who knew that Parker County, and I'm talking about all for this reason, Parker County is now the sixth largest, or sixth fastest growing place in the country. Who would ever dream that?
In the country.
In the country.
Wow.
They're predicting 800,000 people in Parker County.
We should have grabbed a shade tree.
Well, we don't have.
No, we're gonna make you suffer. You got.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
I've got a coat on. How about that?
Oh my
At
God.
least you got a
You're
short
burning
sleeve.
up.
Nice to meet you, Glenn.
Nice to meet you.
Thank-
And what's
nice
your
to-
name?
Linda Wakeford, my husband
Linda.
Larry.
Thank you for whatever you're doing for us, sir.
For whatever I'm doing.
Well, I mean, whatever
Sound
you,
like an
whatever you
offhanded
can.
comment. Usually people say thank you for what you're doing, but not for what I'm just kidding.
Well,
Whatever.
He's
well,
had
the thing
brain
that-
surgery.
The thing that I've
Yeah, phone,
Well,
phone
I'm
cut.
just, I'm,
phone cut
I
out
didn't
for
mean to be
temperature.
ugly. I was just
everybody
kidding. Okay.
is wanting to
I
solve it.
live
You know,
with
the
him.
city got their way. They want to solve the problem. You've got your way. The rural districts, because we went out to the meeting at the Palapinta Water District. We went to their board, listened to those folks, talked to a handful of them. Everybody has their concerns, and then the people were out here saying, "What the heck's going to happen?" You know, and I try to put myself in your shoes, their shoes, whoever's, and just say, "Look, it's a real problem that has to be solved."
And you know, one thing that I hope people understand is I'm not doing this for any reason other than I'm trying to represent each other. I can have a wonderful life. I've got a nice place on the river. I can just sit there and watch my grandchildren grow up. And I'm not doing this because it pays well. It pays less than $30 a day. I'm doing it because I care about the citizens of
Thank you.
this district. That's the only reason.
Okay.
So, and that's not a cliche. That's not, you know, because I want to serve, but I do. That's the only reason.
Well, listen, I'm going to say I respect you for just talking to us, and I appreciate that. and what you're trying to do. You did have the meeting. I mean,
Well,
that's, I don't know who else is putting on a water summit. So,
Nobody.
I mean,
Nobody else, they're using this as a model for the whole state. That's why we had a lot of state people there. So what we want to do, we want to take this model and use it all over the state because it was so successful.
all right. Well, we'll check out the information on
Okay.
on
All
our
right.
website.
Take
All
care.
right.
Y'all
Okay.
drive safe. Have a good one.
Are you Michael?
No, sir, I'm not.
Oh, okay. you just the are you the bodyguard?
No, I'm not the bodyguard. Well, have a good day, though.
Hey, have a good one.
Oh, hey, how y'all doing? Glad y'all were here. Man, y'all stand in the heat with the rest of us.
It's too hot for Apple. Apple said no. No
All right.
moss. It cut out. We lost the best part of it on the end, yeah.
But you got the.
We got it here.
All right.
Yeah, we got it.
All right, guys, let's get in the shade. That's why you carry 2 cameras.
You got to.
Oh my God, dude, that was solid gold.
Yeah.
That was solid gold. That's why you gotta have 2 cameramen.
Yeah. But we know we need to catch a shade tree next time.
Oh, yeah, but you gotta roll where you can get it.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. Boy, he was not happy with us.
No.
Boy, you should have seen when I told him my name. Boy, he took his hand back.
Leah, come
He's
on.
leaving you out. You out.
I got you more idiots.
We brought some chili dogs. You
Oh,
need
God.
chili dogs?
No, I throw them up.
Good for you. What are you gonna do with it now?
We'll post it online.
Good.
Yeah, we'll post it online.
Well, I'm just.
He was really, I mean, I was shocked.
What?
Talked
That he
to us
was.
that whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I'm a fighter.
Well, if you're nice to him, he probably talks pretty nice to you. Ron,
Yeah.
Ron got it.
When I know where he gets his money, I don't trust him.
Oh, I haven't done this.
No, he's not doing
And when I read his flyers when he's running, I don't trust those.
Well, I'm gonna get some water. You want a water,
I'm
Lane?
out of water.
Hey, you need a water?
No, I'm
Oh, thank you.
the,
Thank you for coming down.
I need to go to the bathroom anyway.
Yeah. All right then. Get rid of some water.
Yeah, I thought it would be a nice touch.
I'm ready to go, are you? I gotta get out of here.
Hauling like 2 loads a day. I get people driving by.
It's always something.
Did you see my dog at your place last night?
Was that yours on Facebook?
No, I don't think so. But they got out.
It looked like yours.
They got out of the yard